China has become the world's largest auto exporter.
Next big disruption in electric vehicles didn't come with a luxury badge or a futuristic price tag, but instead cost less than your latest smartphone. Meet the Chery EQ1, a small EV that's quietly creating a major stir, not because it's flashy, but because of its jaw-dropping price, just $2,699. And no, that's not a typo or a wild rumor. It's the direction Chery, a state-backed Chinese automaker, is boldly heading toward. While most automakers chase the premium segment, Chery is flipping the script by building ultra-affordable, city-focused EVs, and they've been doing it for years. So, let's dig into the car company that believes an electric vehicle shouldn't be a luxury, it should be a right. A tiny EV with massive potential, for a brand already producing electric city cars priced under $5,000. This new target of $2,699 seems less like a fantasy and more like the next logical step. Though that exact model hasn't hit showrooms yet, the moves Chery is making, streamlining production, cutting down costs, and simplifying designs, make it clear. This isn't just a dream. It's a plan already in motion. Chery isn't chasing trends. It's trying to lead a movement. Their mission? Make EVs so affordable that no one gets left behind. Founded back in 1997 in Wuhu, China, Chery started out as an ambitious state-supported project to build a homegrown auto brand. Fast forward to today, and they've become a global force, exporting cars to over 80 countries and releasing dozens of models targeting both local and international markets. But Chery's real edge isn't just scale. It's their focus, laser-sharp, on bringing electric mobility to the masses, not just the elite. Think about it. Most EV conversations revolve around sleek sedans, futuristic SUVs, and price tags that put them out of reach for everyday buyers. Tesla, Lucid, BMW, all great in their own right, but hardly accessible for someone in a developing country or even a city commuter looking for a second car. Chery took a different route. They saw the future in compact, efficient, affordable cars. The perfect example? The Chery QQ ice cream. A fun, colorful city EV priced just over $4,000. Small, efficient, and surprisingly well-equipped. It's exactly what millions of drivers need. Something to get them to work, school, or the grocery store without burning fuel or cash. And they didn't stop there. With models like the EQ1, Little At, and the Sport EQ Domi, Chery has been consistently pushing the boundaries of how inexpensive an EV can be, without losing usability or design. This isn't just about making cheap cars, it's about scaling a solution, because if electric cars are ever going to change the world, they need to be everywhere, not just in premium showrooms, but in every neighborhood, every city, every country. And Chery understands that better than most. Here's how they've made this business model work. Small battery packs, ultra-compact builds, localized supply chains, and high-volume manufacturing. They've figured out a way to produce EVs that are both cost-efficient and market-ready, while competitors are still trying to crack the code. So when you hear about a $2,699 electric car, don't laugh it off as a gimmick. It's a natural evolution of what Chery's already been building. Let's break it down. Back in 2021, Chery launched the QQ ice cream for just under $4,500. It wasn't a stripped-down toy either. It came with a touchscreen, air conditioning, power windows, and a real-world range between 100 to 170 kilometers. Cutting $800 off that price sounds crazy at first, but when you factor in China's highly efficient supply chains, ongoing battery tech improvements, and heavy government EV subsidies, it starts to seem achievable. Think of a future version of the car with a smaller motor, a minimal battery pack, around 8 to 10 kilowatt hours, no frills interior, and just enough tech to get around a city. 2 seats, or maybe a super compact 4-seater layout. No luxury here, just function. And for urban drivers, that's often all they need. Add to that Chery's ability to mass produce these at scale, tens of thousands of units, and suddenly, the math works out. Volume reduces cost. In-house production cuts down on imports, and low-cost labor plus local supply chains keep margins in check. Factor in government support, where subsidies can slash prices by hundreds or even thousands, and you realize Chery is playing the long game. Test it locally, refine it, and then take it to the world. So how close are we really? Well, we're not there yet, But let's look at the current lineup that's leading the charge. Chery QQ Ice Cream, the entry-level city car that kicked off the buzz. Priced around $4,500, Chery still faces serious challenges, regulatory hurdles in Western markets, limited charging infrastructure in developing countries, and the uphill battle of building brand trust globally. Ultra-cheap EVs might not pass strict crash tests in the US or Europe without major redesigns. Their limited range may not suit suburban or rural users, and for many buyers, a low price tag might raise red flags about quality or safety. Still, none of these are deal breakers. They're just speed bumps on the road to disruption. If Chery navigates them wisely, by adapting models for regional markets, building local partnerships, and staying focused on practicality, the auto world will have to take notice. Because at the end of the day, this isn't about putting more cars on the road. It's about changing who gets to be in the driver's seat. And Chery might just be the company that makes electric mobility truly universal. Would you buy one when it hits the market?